going to talk about some things you can work on with your swimmers who are either already in level 3 or are going into level 3. One of the strokes that we work on once we're in level 3 is breaststroke kick, which is of course where we pull like that, but the kicks are very different from all the other kicks that we've been really working on, which are straight leg kicks and kicking behind us. So we go from these long legs kicking behind us, whether on our front or our back, to taking that chicken starfish soldier that we've been working on and now trying to take that onto our fronts. Oftentimes we find that kids have this down pat doing their chicken starfish soldier, but then once we roll them over onto their stomachs, they start to lose it. Before we work on doing this on our stomachs, we can do a couple things to reiterate that motion. So sort of like a jumping jack. This is all about the farther out any swimmer should be. We're not going for splits or as far out as their legs can go. We're trying to keep it just a little outside of their hips and then slam those legs back together. So doing a couple of these to kind of reiterate that where your home is at, right in this line, is all the farther we need to go. If you can, try to help them really keep their feet on the ground and slam those ankles together.
Here I'm displaying that chicken, starfish, soldier motion that we teach swimmers in the water on their backs. This is again something that swimmers will often be good at on their backs, but lose that kick when we roll them over onto their stomachs. It doesn't always translate. They can work on it sitting up as well.
Do this a few times to remind yourself what this motion looks like and what it feels like before we try to do it on our front. Now that we've talked about what you can do on your back to reiterate that motion, let's talk about practicing it on our stomachs. Your swimmer may need some help with this, whether it's by you or another family member. An ottoman works good, the side of a bed also would work. The part you want to help your swimmer out with is balancing their upper body on top of this, whether it's an ottoman or the bed. Make sure that their hips are just barely at the edge so that they can work on coming up, out, together, up, out, together. Really focusing on bringing those knees kind of in a straight line. They're not able to curl their knees under their body, which is something we often see swimmers do. Come up, go out, back together.
So here you can see I'm working on my breaststroke kicks as I go up, out, together. You can help your swimmer also work on these frog kicks by grabbing their feet and going through the motion.
So those are some fun things you can work on at home with your swimmer when you're trying to teach them breaststroke kick and helping them get that kick transferred from on their backs to on their stomachs. It's good to see you, JCC families. Have a good day.